What up, everyone? This is Mr. Lord, Dr. Professor, Dark Joker, with another edition of Where, Pick, and Dare, where I pick games for the various games that are occurring tomorrow. Whether it's football, baseball, basketball, basically whatever games I want to pick, I will pick them. With all that being said, on with the video. MLB. Minnesota Twins versus Cincinnati Reds. The Twins have a 37.2% chance to win, and the Reds have a 62.8% chance to win. This is at Cincinnati. For pitchers, Padak for the Twins has an ERA of 4.3 and a whip of 1.23. And Martinez for the Reds has an ERA of 3.92 and a whip of 1.22. Now, it's not a very significant difference in pitching, but Martinez's is below 4, while his Padak's is above 4, so I'd say it's an advantage for the Reds. So with home field advantage and pitching advantage, I think the Reds will beat the Twins tomorrow. Milwaukee Brewers versus Chicago Cubs. The Brewers have a 41.2% chance to win, and the Cubs have a 58.8% chance to win. This is at Chicago. For pitchers, Mazeorowski for the Brewers has an ERA of 0 and a whip of .8, and Talon for the Cubs has an ERA of 3.48 and a whip of .98. Now, it's good pitching for Talon, and he has pitched in 82 and 2/3 innings, whereas Mazeorowski's only pitched in 5 innings this year. Now, it's a good ERA to have for 5 innings, but that's not. Yeah, and that's his career. He hasn't done anything, so like with good pitching from Talon and with a lot more experience, with it being at home for the Cubs, I think it's all advantage for the Cubs. So I think the Cubs will beat the Brewers tomorrow. Cleveland Guardians versus San Francisco Giants. The Guardians have a 30.9% chance to win, and the Giants have a 69.1% chance to win. This is at San Francisco. For pitchers, Williams for the Guardians has an ERA of 3.89, the whip of 1.47. And Webb for the Giants has an ERA of 2.58 and the whip of 1.12. So it's good pitching for both teams, but it's a definite advantage for the Giants. So with pitching advantage and home field advantage, I think the Giants will beat the Guardians tomorrow. San Diego Padres versus Los Angeles Dodgers. The Padres have a 26.9% chance to win, and the Dodgers have a 73.1% chance to win. This is at LA. For pitchers, Burgert for the Padres has an ERA of 2.33 and a whip of .98. And Yamamoto for the Dodgers has an ERA of 2.64 and a whip of 1.09. Now, Burgert's only pitched in 19 and third innings this year, while Yamamoto has pitched in 78 and third innings. So let's look at Burgert's career-like stats. And that's his entire career. So he's only done 19 and third innings his entire career. So with just based on ERA and WHIP numbers, it's not a significant difference, but with a lot more experience from Yamamoto, it's a definite advance for the Dodgers in pitching. So with pitching advantage and home field advantage, I think the Dodgers will beat the Padres tomorrow. NBA. Oklahoma City Thunder versus Indiana Pacers, Game 6. The Thunder leads 3-2, and they have a 56.4% chance to win this game. And the Pacers have a 43.6% chance to win. It's at Indiana. So, Indiana, they have played well. Now, they did lose one game in Indiana. Like, obviously, games 1 through 4 were like split in each city. So, you had, 1-1 in OKC, 1-1 in Indiana. And then OKC won Game 5 in OKC. So, yeah, I mean, obviously, if the Pacers lose, the Thunder wins championship. So the Pacers need to win in order to stay alive. So I think with these kind of stakes, which have been where the Pacers have done pretty well, and with it being at Indiana, I think the Pacers will beat the Thunder tomorrow to tie the series and take it to Game 7. And that's it for picks. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my picks. Do you agree with them? Do you not? If you have different picks, you can put them in the comments. But other than that, please like, subscribe, and all that. Thank you for listening, and look forward to the next video.